Good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. It really means a lot to me. If you've never seen my face before, then my name's Olivia and I post videos every Saturday. It is Tuesday today and Tuesdays are like my most productive day of the week. It's a bit weird because Tuesdays used to be my least productive day of the week when I was at uni. There was just always something going on a Tuesday, and so I'd always leave them empty in my timetable. But now Tuesdays are a pretty busy day. Monday I kind of get overwhelmed by having like everything on my to-do list, so I get stuff done but just not as much, and then towards the end of the week I just kind of run out of steam. I can't really bother to do any work, so Tuesday is where it's at. My Wednesdays are pretty busy, so I normally have a lot of lectures to do on a Tuesday, so I just thought I'd take you through like a productive study with me kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think there's much to say. To-do list is written out. A few more things I need to add onto my to-do list, but that's just the basics. So let's get into it. If you enjoy this video and you want me to make more videos like this, then don't forget to like it, because it's hard for me to tell sometimes. And obviously my normal videos are fashion related, so it's something a little bit different for me. Before I start doing my lectures and like writing up all my notes, I use the app Flora, and I just put this on for like 50 minutes just because I sometimes find that, especially towards the start of the day, I can't properly get into the kind of groove. Did I really just say that? So the first lecture I'm doing today is for animal behaviour. We're doing nature and nurture. So I'm just watching the lectures, writing up all the notes for it. This is kind of like the first stage of my, I don't know, I guess like process. I have actually tidied up my desk since filming the intro because, I don't know, it was really messy. And that's like one of my things that before I get started in the day, I have to make sure my desk is all tidy, because like tidy desk, tidy mind, all that. And I know some people tidy it like at the end of the day. I just can't be bothered, to be honest, and it never happens. So I like to tidy it first thing in the morning, put everything away. I've got this mesh basket at the end of my desk, and that's kind of got work that needs doing in it, so I know that if there's bits of paper in it from the day before, then they need to be sorted out, and I can put things away that are on my desk and I can put them into my folders, and it just keeps it nice and tidy. And that's just my system. That's how it works for me. It's obviously not the same for everyone. This next lecture that I'm just doing here is for companion animal management. We were just looking at kennel management, so that was quite interesting, just writing up my notes in this. And then my system is kind of watch the lectures and write the notes, and then I'll type up the notes on my computer, or I will like dictate them, except my dictate's not really working at the moment, so that's a bit of a pain. But then once they're dictated, I put them into my Notion, and then I write revision cards for all of it, which is the bit that I'm the worst at, and I'm actually really low on revision cards, so that's kind of not happening at the moment, which is why I probably won't do any revision cards in this entire video, but that's the idea. And if I don't type the notes up, or if I don't make a Notion for them, then they go in the wire tray at the end of my desk, so I know the next day, like, I haven't typed these notes up, I'm not finished with them, they can't go in my folders yet. Once all of my notes are typed up in Word, I open up Notion on a split screen, so then I can transform all of my notes on the Word document on the left hand side of the screen into questions on my Notion. So I'll show you how I do that right now. What I'm going to use for the most of this is the toggle feature on Notion, which is just here. And it basically means that I can type in a question: what is the purpose of kennels? That's what I'm trying to ask. And then I can open up this toggle and I can copy my notes, which are the answer. Ta-da! Delete that extra bit, and then I can close it up again, so it's all hidden away. So let's do that. So there we have it, my notes are now written up in the form of these questions, and then if we open up these questions, there are more questions. So it's just a nice and easy way that I can access my notes, and then I can also get them on my phone, so if I'm out and about then I can read my notes like the nerd I am. So I've just finished writing up my notes for the introduction to microbiology, and I'm about to type them all up into this little workbook. So it's just a whole load of questions and, you know, like filling in tables about what everything is, what it all means. And then I'm going to put it all into my Notion and have a snack, because you might be able to hear, but my stomach is rumbling. So now we have the Notion complete with all my lovely little toggles with questions inside. The most important part is adding an icon. So this is about microorganisms, so I'll put this little microbe in. And then if we go back, we've only just started microbiology, which is why we've got introduction to microbiology, but it's microbiology, so we've got a little microscope. And then the one before this, we've got parasitology, we've got a little ant, because that's as close as I could get to like an insect or anything. Immunology, so we've got a little microbe, and then we've got microbiology. And then obviously this, it says POAH, which stands for Principles of Animal Health, and so we've got a little pill. My favourite one is actually large animal management, because I've got dairy, so I've got a cow, poultry, chicken, obviously, sheep, it's a sheep, veterinary medicines, a little pill, and then beef, we've got a little steak. Okay, I've just had a little snack and now I'm doing one of my assignments. I've found a paper that is pretty much perfect for the report that I'm writing. So I'm going through all of the references that are in this paper, opening them all up, and then I'm going to read through those and see if I can find anything useful. Okay, so I've just opened up all of the papers that I think will be relevant to mine. So we've got 11 opened, and I'm just going to go through them and see when they were written, because I've got quite a few older references in my essay already, so I want some more recent ones. So I've still got all of the tabs open up at the top along here, but I've just been through all of these references and they're all under the little tab heat stroke on my Notion. I've just put like an abbreviated title and then the link, and then inside each toggle, I'll just show you this one that I've just finished writing. It's just some notes about what it covers. We've got a couple quotes that have got some figures, and then another quote down here. So it's just stuff for me to refer back to if I don't manage to finish all of, like including this in my essay today, then I'll be able to go back to these and I'll be able to flick through which ones I want to use, or in the future if I have to write about heat stroke in dogs again, then I'll be able to see what references I use and just see like a brief overview of all the references. So that's in my Notion. So let's get started on writing this essay.
So basically what happened was I just sat and wrote my assignment for 4 hours, and then I submitted it and it was dark and I just completely forgot to finish this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, then you're obviously dedicated, so please go and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.